Et bonjour mes amis, and welcome to another adventure in French. Today's adventure is a combination of both the 6.1 and 6.2 vocabularies from our favorite textbook, Bien dit, Level 1. So let's get started with this very special single vocabulary for Chapter 6, and it's about food. So it could be a very delicious vocabulary. We begin with le bacon. Le bacon. And I'm sure you've guessed that that means bacon. All right, on to the next one. Le beurre. Le beurre. And that is butter. All right, hungry yet? Next. Un bol. Un bol. And you've probably figured out that is bowl, of course. All right, number 4. Whoops, we already did that one. Let's go on. There we go. Un couteau. Un couteau. And what is that? Why, it's the ever popular knife. All right. Next up. Un légume. Un légume, which is the ever tasty vegetable. Number 6. Un déjeuner. Un déjeuner. And déjeuner is French for lunch. Here we go again. Un dîner. Un dîner. Notice the accent circumflex over the I. And dîner is supper or dinner, depending on what part of the country you're from. We go on. Le fromage. Le fromage. Fromage, something very tasty indeed. Cheese. All right, number 9. Le fruit. Le fruit. And it looks like fruit, and it means fruit. Okay. Up next, le jus. Le jus. And le jus is juice. You might have guessed that. Number 11, le lait. Le lait. It's something you drink. It's white and delicious. Milk. Number 12. Enough. Enough. We see there the little E dans l'eau, right? Written closely together as it should be. And this is the word for egg. All right, we move on. Le pain. Le pain. It looks like the English word pain, but don't be so easily taken in. It actually means bread. 14. Un petit déjeuner. Un petit déjeuner. Now we already saw déjeuner meant lunch. What could un petit déjeuner or the little lunch mean? Well, that actually means breakfast. Kind of fun, isn't it? All right. 15. Un poisson. Un poisson. And that is how you say fish. All right. Let's see what's next. Why, it's le poivre. Le poivre. And notice this is a one-syllable word. We end it with the R sound. And what could it be? Well, it's a kind of seasoning. It is pepper. 17. Le porc. Le porc. Now notice normally we would get to say the C on the end because we normally pronounce final C's, but not in this case. All right. Now it kind of looks like a word, and I'll bet you figured out it means pork. All right. 18. Un poulet. Un poulet. and that is very simply chicken. All right, we've had a couple of meat words. Let's see what's up next in number 19. Un repas. Un repas. And you normally eat 3 of these a day. Meal. All right, 20, please. Le sel. Le sel. Well, now that one was easy. What could it mean? Well, we had pepper, now we've got salt. All right, makes sense, doesn't it? 21. Le toast. Le toast. Any ideas what that could mean? Well, if you thought it through, you might have come to the conclusion that it was indeed toast. All right, hate to make it so hard for you there. All right, we're halfway through with 22, and that is un verre. Un verre. This is not something you eat, but something you eat out of, kind of. A glass, like a drinking glass. And notice this isn't the word for glass in general, but it's the word for the glass you drink out of. All right, just wanted to make that clear. 23. Le vin. Le vin. And this is something you drink, and you might very well drink it out of a glass. It is wine. All right. 24. Whoops, I said 24. That's better. Une assiette. Une assiette. What is une assiette? Again, it's not food, but it's important to food. It's a plate. Okay. 25. Une banane. Une banane. Oh, come on. Tell me you know this one, because it is indeed banana. 26. Une boisson. Une boisson. And that is very simply how we say drink in French. A drink. Not the verb to drink, but a drink. Un boisson. I'm sorry, une boisson. It's feminine. All right, 27. Une cuillère. Une cuillère. A very interesting sounding word, I'm sure you agree, but it is quite simply spoon. All right, so now we've got knife, un couteau. We have cuillère, a spoon. Fork has got to be in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe it's 28. Une fourchette. Une fourchette. And I do believe that we have found it. The fork. All right. 29. La gelée. La gelée. And a gelée, something sweet and yummy. Jelly. 30. Une orange. Une orange. And let's just cut to the chase on this one. Orange, of course. 31. Une pomme. Une pomme. And this is also a fruit. The crunchy, the delicious, the apple. 32. Une salade. Une salade. And if you're quick on your feet and quick with your brain, you might have already guessed that means salad. A lot of these food words are quite simple, don't you think? 33. Une serviette. Une serviette. Now this one's not so obvious. Let's see. Again, it's not something you eat, but something you use during a meal. That's your napkin. 34. Une tasse. Une tasse. We've had glass, and une tasse means cup. All right. 35. La viande. La viande. And this is for all you meat eaters out there. Meat. 36. Boire. Boire. This is a verb, and it means to drink. So the word for a drink, une boisson. The word for to drink, boire. 37. Déjeuner. Déjeuner. Now we already saw this used as a noun, le déjeuner. It meant lunch. So what could déjeuner as a verb mean? Sure. To eat lunch or to have lunch. 38. Dîner. Dîner. All right, just like we had déjeuner, to eat lunch. Dîner is to dine, to have dinner. 39. Donner. Donner. All right, not dîner, but donner. And donner is how you say to give. Prendre. Prendre. All right. Normally this means to take, but when you use it in conjunction with food, prendre has another meaning. It means to have, such as to have a banana. Right? Prendre une banane. To have a banana. All right. 41. Trouver. Trouver. A good old ER verb that means to find. 42. Délicieux, masculine, and feminine form, délicieuse. Obviously, this is an adjective, and obviously it means delicious. All right, 43, next to last, d'habitude. D'habitude. Notice the D apostrophe H, and d'habitude is how you say usually. And that brings us to our last vocabulary word for this chapter 6 single vocabulary, and it is, I won't keep you in suspense any longer, tout de suite. Tout de suite. Notice it's pronounced like you're saying the words toot and sweet together. And that's how it's pronounced. Tout de suite. And it is how you would say right away. And I'm sorry, but right away I have to say goodbye because this lesson is over. Actually, I'll say au revoir. And until we see each other again for another adventure in French. Passez de bonne journée, mes amis. Au revoir.